December 2024, and this thing is still functioning on the road. What's up, y'all? My name is David. This is RV Family.Life. We've lived in our RV for 3 years now, traveling the United States with our family. My wife, Tanya, our two girls, Kaylin and Kira, and our dog, Daisy. We have probably become famous to a lot of y'all. We're not famous, but we've become maybe known to you all because of a video I made where I said, this is gonna stop working on the road. Well, it's still working. Now I know that it has stopped working for some, but it's a very small group of people that has stopped working for. If you go back and look at our video that we did on this, it has over 200,000 views. Part of me, in delusions of grandeur, would love to think that the reason why things are still working is because T-Mobile may have had second thoughts about their decisions based on people's reactions directly to T-Mobile after watching the video that I put out. Did I have that much of an influence on a giant company like T-Mobile? I highly doubt it, but it's a nice little thought. We'll call that a little Christmas present to myself this year. Yeah, I'll just, let this imagination run wild with things that probably aren't real. Whatever. At any rate, I just wanted to update everybody on the positive side that this is still functional. It hasn't been shut down. It could still shut down at some point. They could still say, hey, you're not using this at the registered address. But nothing has happened. I've been pleasantly shocked and surprised by that. In fact, right now, it is our primary source. The place we're at right now, we don't need Starlink because the T-Mobile is working so well. I've got the Connect 10 in a standby for $15 a month, just in case I do need it. So it's nice to know that this is still fully functional. If you were someone that maybe you didn't go with T-Mobile because of the video I put out, I do want to just kind of apologize to you because, I don't know, maybe you should go ahead and give it a shot. Because one of the things about this T-Mobile home internet is that they don't ask you for a price or equipment to buy right up front. You basically just say, I'd like to try it out. And they're like, okay, here's the hardware. The best way to do it, from what I've been hearing over the last 6 months, is don't do anything online. Go into an actual T-Mobile location, because those salesmen will be the ones that are most willing to make the sale and make the connection and make it happen. And honestly, none of them really have any idea about what this T-Mobile away plan is or about any of the restrictions that they're going to put out there. So it's a whole lot of miscommunication still going on over at T-Mobile. But for the most part, we haven't seen any updates that I'm aware of that they're like, okay, we're ready to start tracking who's taking the T-Mobile home internet and shutting them down. That's good for us, right? Good for those of us that are out there on the road and we need a solution for our kids' homeschooling and our work. So that is a definite plus. I wanted to share that positive outcome with y'all. To all of y'all that love to come and leave comments that I'm a rule breaker, a law breaker, a contract breaker, I just want to take a moment to thank you for watching our video and leaving a comment. It means a lot to me as I get the money from YouTube because you stopped by to watch the video and tell me what a horrible person I am. Thank you. I hope you all have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. To the rest of y'all, thank you so much for being there. We really appreciate it. And I have gotten so many great comments and emails from people with all types of great alternatives, ways to make this stuff work. It has been a life changer for me in regards to YouTube in general. To have that video take off and do so well, and to be able to get so much communication from everybody and hear so much feedback. It's been an absolute blessing that video did well. So thank y'all so much for everybody that's watched it. I don't really have any other updates on it. It's working. It is what it is. So if you want to give it a shot, give it a shot. If you were to sign up for it, there is no contract. So that's the positive. So let's say you were on the fence. You didn't do it because you saw my first video. Just know that if you give it a shot, they don't make you sign a contract on it. And you didn't have to pay for the hardware. So therefore, if all of a sudden they raise the rate on you within, let's say 3 months after you do it, you're not going to be all of a sudden out all that money. You could just be like, well, I'm no longer interested. It's that simple. Okay, send us the hardware back. It's that simple. So if you were on the fence, you watched my video, you decided you didn't want to do it, maybe go back and take another look at it. If you're going through something more expensive that you're trying out, various different reasons why you may not have tried that. But I've been blown away. I was at a rally recently talking to a fellow YouTuber about, yes, I finally had a successful video. And the other guy standing right there is like, yeah, I watched your video. And me and the other guy were both blown away, like, what? So it's been surreal. Thank y'all so much. All right, that's all I've got for today. Just needed something real quick and simple because, quite honestly, right now at this moment is right after Thanksgiving. And we've been busy running around seeing family and catching up with everybody. It's like I don't have the time to sit down and edit a video real quick. So I knew I wanted to update y'all at the end of the year whether it was working or not. It's still working. So that's it for today. Remember that life happens. Don't let it stop you. Stay fresh, cheese bags.